Happy Thirsty Thursday, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to today's Jam Happy Hour show. I'm really excited to reintroduce today's artist because it's been a hot second since we've had him on here. Can't wait to have him back live in the tasting room, hopefully soon. But in the meantime, I'm very stoked for today's set because we've got Chris Pierce in the house. Rolling right in.
Hey, Sam. How you doing?
Great. How have you been, Chris?
I'm good. Cheers to you. Cheers. Everybody. Happy Thursday.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it has been a while. I'm looking forward to making some music.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to have you here in July, it sounds like.
That's right.
So,
yeah, I think it's July, I want to say it's the 23rd.
Right around your birthday, huh?
Yeah, right around there. That week is my birthday, the week before.
Heck yeah. So we're going to have a really heavy pour of wine for you.
All right.
Just letting you know.
Don't threaten me with a good time. Yeah.
All right. So if you want, we can just get right into it with the first song, and then we'll get to chatting afterwards.
Okay, sounds cool. I'm going to start with, I've released a record a couple months ago called American Silence. I'm going to play the single and the title track from the record. Right now, live for you on the Jam Sellers Jam Happy Hour. This is American Silence. Will you rise up when your comfort is in jeopardy? Will you resist justifying the complexities? Is simplicity convenient in your quest to pacify? When you look in the mirror, can you see your own disguise? Can we sing a song for you? Will music move your heart and mind? Will our song arrest you? American silence is a crime. We see the music move you as you lay your burden down. We feel the music grip you as your heart is soaked in sound. And when the song is over, if you decide to clap aloud, will your applause mean anything with stitches on your mouth? Can we sing a song for you? Will music move your heart and mind? Will our song arrest you? American silence is a crime. We sing for the freedom, we fight for all it's worth. We sing for humanity so we can all walk the earth. We sing with honor to live to sing another song. And we sing through the pain, and we'll keep on marching on. Can we sing a song for you? Oh, will music move your heart and mind? Will our song arrest you? American silence. American silence. Silence is a crime. Yes, it is a crime. It is a crime. It is a crime. It is a crime.
Thank you, Chris.
Hey, thank you.
Almost, it's been a little over 2 months since the release of that, huh?
Yeah, late February it was released, and I'm happy to report it's been very well received all over, and it was the whole album I wrote. Basically, I started writing during the pandemic, except one of the songs was written with my friend Ken McMeans a little bit before the pandemic, which I'm gonna play next. But most of them just started coming out in this time of isolation when we were all feeling basically this: what are we gonna do? How can we take care of ourselves and the people around us? And then at the same time, there were all of these atrocities happening, and the oppression continued. And there were people that were starting, as we all know, that were starting to march and speak out. And a lot of these songs are about just that, are about reminding people to keep fighting for what they believe in, and reminding people that the struggle continues, reminding folks that are allies to stay in it with us, not just for a minute, to actually make it part of your life, taking care of your neighbors and the people that you work with, family members, people that you're not directly in contact with that may be affected by some of the things that some of the injustices of the country and the world. So, yeah, released the album, and it's out. So check it out if you guys get a chance. American Silence.
Heck yeah. Go to chrispierce.com. There's a lot of information, and I believe you have a newsletter or mailing list also on your site that people can like get updates from.
I do, and I think that probably the best way to get a hold of what I'm doing is to check me out on social media. I try to update that as much as possible, yeah.
Man.
Oh man, look at that! It's like
I know.
It's like magic, Sam.
I know it's been a while since you've been on the show, so how we doing? We're a
Yeah.
little more advanced now.
I love it. Have you ever heard of the great blues guitarist Magic Sam?
Magic Sam.
Yeah.
Heck
If
yeah,
you,
shares
if you
my
get,
name.
Yeah, if you get a chance, turn him on tonight, right? Yeah.
Well, okay, so going back to what you just performed, so that's the
Yeah.
title track of your release that you put out in February, and like you were talking about, I think it's so important to address, like on one end, complacency and sometimes looking the other way. And I think at one point in an interview you had said, like, hey, to all the people who come to my shows, like, you say you support, but let's say something were to happen, like on the street, and someone like me, and would you actually go out of your way to say something or do something? And I think it's important for everyone to kind of re-examine not even their individual life, but we're all human beings living on this earth together, and at the end of the day, we need to treat each other as equals. And I love the way that you start that record with that song and really address that.
Thank you. Yeah, I feel like there's no better time, and there's no time to wait, and kind of practicing what I was preaching in the album. I was like, let's just get this album out now. The time is now. Let's get it out, and hopefully we'll get some hearts and ears and minds into it. So far, so good. I'm looking forward to getting out and playing some of these songs on some stages across the country and in other countries when that opens back up. I have an East Coast run on the East Coast, starting in Arlington, Virginia, in July, outdoor type shows. So I'm really looking forward to playing some of these songs. Like I'll be playing them near the Arlington National Cemetery and near the White House and that kind of environment, and that's going to be really special for me.
Yeah, heck
Yeah.
yeah. Will that be like your first bout of in-person shows since the start of everything?
Yeah, it will be. I've been doing a couple little sporadic outdoor things, but this will be my first back on the road, CP back on the road tour, and hoping it all works out. My agent's working hard to make sure everything's running smooth and get some great gigs lined up, and just very thankful to even the thought of the opportunity to get back out there. It makes me just so thankful to be able to reach hearts with the music face to face again.
That energy that you
Yeah,
get.
yeah, and I have to say, with that, the amount of folks like Jam that have been creating spaces for us musicians to talk about what we're doing and play the songs, that's been incredible as well. And I think that that will probably continue. I hope it does in some aspect, in addition to the live shows, because all the musicians, we're all set up now, ready to go at home in between tours. So hopefully we can keep a little bit of this kind of energy going too, because it's a big reach. And,
Heck yeah.
and I don't have to get on a plane or on a train or in a rental car to do it, which is great.
You sounded like Dr. Seuss at first. Don't have to get on a plane or a train.
I do
In the
that a
rain.
lot. I do that a lot. It's blame my mother. She surrounded me with fun poetry when I was a kid.
Remind me of your mother's name?
Carol.
Carol. Cheers to Carol.
Cheers to Carol. I think she probably tuned in. She tries to tune in to most of this stuff.
Well, if you're watching, Carol, take a sip. Glad to have you.
Cheers. Yes.
All right. And your son is going to perform a couple songs back to back now. So if you're watching, Carol, get ready.
Yeah. All right. All right. I'm going to play a couple more from the album. This one is a song that I mentioned earlier that I wrote just a little bit before the pandemic with my friend Ken McMeans in the Central Coast up near Morro Bay. Shout out to Morro Bay. And it's a song called Bring the Old Man Home. It's a very personal song to both myself and my co-writer. We kind of combined some of our own experiences and thoughts into this song, as well with some kind of a general aspect of taking care of your sister and brother when they're in need. It's called Bring the Old Man Home. I stepped off a train in New York City, hailed a cab to someplace warm, moving too fast, trying to brush away the past, like I do every single day. I look away, I look away. Now I'm walking down Bleecker Street. This neighborhood hasn't changed. That old man hides away in Sister Adam's doorway. Different face, but it feels the same. To this day, I looked away. Can you feel the strangest pain? Is it enough to make a change? We keep on passing by without looking in their eyes. Would you be the one to make amends if they were family or a friend? Should they be left there all alone? Or is it time to bring the old man home? Now I stand looking in this old man's eyes. Takes me back to my old man's life. He'd say it's not his town when he was sleeping on the ground. Not because he didn't try, but I can't believe I looked away. And my old man was larger than life, looking through a young child's eyes. And all those years later, he became a stranger, all alone in his pain. I can't believe I looked away. Can you feel a stranger's pain? Is it enough to make a change? Will you keep on passing by without looking in their eyes? Would you be the one to make amends if they were family or a friend? Should they be left there all alone? Or is it time to bring the old man home? Now I'm reaching out my hand to that cold and lonesome man, from the doorway to the shelter of my home. Nobody should feel left alone. Can you feel a stranger's pain? Is it enough to make a change? Will you keep on passing by without looking in their eyes? Would you be the one to make amends if they were family or a friend? Should they be left there all alone? Or is it time to bring the old man home? Should they be left there all alone? Or is it time to bring the old man home? All right. Yeah, this one is another song from the new album. It's called Chain Gang 4th of July, and I wrote it with my dear friend Mark Malone. It's about the incarceration system, and kind of asks these questions and talks about some of the things that happen that seem they seem made up. Some of the things that happen, some of the folks that are put away for petty crimes, when there's bankers and some of the people committing white collar crimes that are walking free every day. And this song addresses that. It asks the question, what does freedom mean to them? What does freedom seem to them? Talking about the prisoners, the folks that are incarcerated on a chain gang 4th of July, chain gang 4th of July. So. Look, here come Marvin, doing 25 for robbing a store full of 5 and dime. Been working all his life, and his wages all stole, but they say that ain't no crime. Here come Rudy with a shovel in his hand, doing 15 for selling a bag. The banker took his green, now the banker makes the scene, waving a big old flag. What does freedom mean to them? What does freedom seem to them? On the chain gang 4th of July, yeah, chain gang 4th of July. Look, here come John, been slaving since the dawn, doing life for breaking a man. When the jailer shoot his gun in his caddy just for fun, they give him a retirement plan. Oh, what does freedom mean to them? What does freedom seem to them? the Chain Gang 4th of July. Yeah, Chain Gang 4th of July. Flags waving on the courthouse this sunny summer day, just like old Betsy Ross sold. It don't quite mean the same when you're shoveling tar on a hot stretch of blacktop road. What does freedom mean to them? What does freedom seem to them? On the Chain Gang 4th of July. Yeah, Chain Gang 4th of July. Oh, what does freedom mean to them? Oh, what does freedom seem to them? On the Chain Gang 4th of July. It's a Chain Gang 4th of July. It's a Chain Gang 4th of July. It's a Chain Gang 4th of July. Oh, a Chain Gang 4th of July. Yeah. Woo. All right.
Woo. Thank
All
you, Chris.
right. Yeah.
So those two, Bring the Old Man Home and Chain Gang 4th of July, they both delve into other topics that need to be talked about, which I love that you delved into these really necessary discussions within the commentary and the narratives that you give in the lyrics. But for you, like, do you have any personal connections with, do you know someone that's been incarcerated, or do you know someone that resulted in living on the streets or being homeless? Or were you taking in just, what we all see, unfortunately, all the time in the land of the free and the plenty?
Right. Yeah, I do know several folks who have been incarcerated, some closer than others, and good folks that I've loved dearly, beautiful spirits and souls, and folks that have gone away for a long time. And it's that song in particular, many people that you see on the side of the road and then that are incarcerated, they've done nothing different than those who walk in freedom, and that's what the song really wanted to say. And it addresses wage theft, which is one of the largest forms of larceny in the United States, and those criminals, a lot of them walk free. But if you rob a store, you're going away for a long time. If you sell a bag of dope, you're going away for a long time. So it talks about this kind of social construct that no longer fits in our society, in my opinion, and in the opinion of my co-writer. And that's that one. And as far as Bring the Old Man Home, that's definitely personal. Like I said, for both my co-writer and myself, I think that a lot of folks have had communication with, unfortunately, folks that have been misplaced or have served in our military that now no longer have a place to live, folks that need help, that need medical attention, educated folks with degrees that are living in parking lots. And it's addressing kind of like a lot of people just kind of put their hands up and say, oh, well, what should I do? What can I do about it? And when you think about it, there's over 500,000 people in the United States experiencing homelessness right now, today, at this moment. Mothers, sisters, fathers, brothers, college graduates, uncles, aunts. And that song really, from a personal standpoint, for both myself and my co-writer, we really wanted to address just that question. What can you do to help? Well, the first step is extending a piece of your soul and a piece of your heart to that person. But if you're just so close that you just walk by and you just feel like your family member, your friend is beyond helping, that to me it's an egoic state of being that nobody should really live in, because we all could be in that position at any point. And so that's really what that song is about. And yes, I do know several people. They're very close who have experienced that, and a couple that are experiencing that right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, at one point there was someone in the local area who was a professor, got in a car accident,
Yeah.
was given medication after the surgery, and then got addicted to the super addictive medication, and it resulted in this person ending up on the streets because
Right.
they couldn't hold down their job anymore. And it's not that they're a bad person. No one's innately bad
Yeah.
or inherently bad, but it just was a domino effect that was unfortunate. And I think a lot of people do forget that when we pass people by. They are people. Like I was saying earlier, we're all humans, and
Right. Right.
even if you don't have spare change to give, it's not even about that. Like, they are isolated a lot of the time, and maybe they just want to have a 2-minute discussion or chat, or have someone ask them, "How's it going? You doing okay?"
Yeah, it all makes a huge difference. Knowing that folks care makes a huge difference, and people don't realize that.
Yeah. Money
Yeah.
can't really buy you the human care and interaction that you can give for free.
Right, you can save a life with just being with kindness.
True.
Yeah, and I j- I feel like any artist out there, especially all the musicians out there, know what it feels like to be go up and down and up and down, and just be on this roller coaster and feeling like, can I keep doing this? Is what's going to happen? Am I going to have a roof over my head? I'm risking it all, that kind of feeling. And so I think that most artists should accept the challenge and the responsibility of speaking out about that at some point in their creative process, because we've all felt it, and even some of the most successful people. I know a couple of them who have been really down at points, and have found a way to pull themselves back up, and a lot of it was in the support of the community and their family and friends.
Right. And
Yeah.
I feel like that's what I've found kind of is also a theme in American Silence is, you're reaching out and you're voicing these narratives in a lot of different ways, but also kind of reaching out to your fellow artists and saying, yeah, especially right now it's tough, but don't give up. Our voice is important, even
Yeah.
though it's hard at times to
That's right.
put that narrative out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. You have a sort of chameleon-like record with all the different themes and voices to be taken from it. So really appreciate the
Thank you.
listen.
Thanks for listening.
All right. And thank you to everyone who's been watching. We're going to get into another song in a sec.
I just got I just got a text from my mom, by the way. She is watching.
Yay! All right. Well, we're going to cheers her again. Cheers.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Hey, Bob. All right. Yes. This is brought to you. Today I'm drinking Jam Cabernet, by the way.
You can
I don't
find
know
our
if
stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure we have a lot more to talk about wine soon, but just wanted to give a quick shout out. Yeah, all right.
Well, thanks. If you're watching and you want to find some wine to replenish your supply, or if you've never tried our products and want to give any of our easy to love stuff a go, then head over to jamcellars.com/buy and check out our multiple ways in which you can purchase and find our products.
Yeah, right on.
And back to the music.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I thought I'd go back to one of my kind of oldies but goodies, original that I wrote with a friend, Marvin Etzioni, years ago. Oh boy, about 20 years ago now. And this song, literally, it took me around the world. It created so many opportunities for me to tour. Some big names heard it and took me on their concert tours all over. And it also got landed in a couple films and a TV series and a bunch of Banana Republic commercials. And
Yeah.
anyway, I'm so thankful for the process of the ride that this song is given, and the song is, you know, within the theme of what we're talking about, in a different way. I feel like all of these songs are about the underlying theme is love. You know, it's a struggle to find love and togetherness. American Silence is wanting to, you know, to speak to your brothers and sisters about taking care of each other. That's the same with bring the old man home. That's the same with having empathy towards folks that are locked up for long periods of time for petty crimes, and that's the same with this song about a heart to heart love connection and a question: Are you beautiful on the inside? And so I'm gonna play that one now. Are you beautiful? You never know when you meet someone, will she be the one? You never know. And I wonder to myself, are you beautiful? Are you beautiful on the inside? On the inside, are you beautiful? Are you beautiful on the inside? On the inside, you never know when you kiss someone, will she be the one? You never, never, never know. And I wonder to myself, are you beautiful? Are you beautiful on the inside? On the inside, are you beautiful? Are you beautiful on the inside? On the inside. Well, have I been fooled and hypnotized? I just wanna see the truth in your eyes. Are you beautiful? Are you beautiful? Are you beautiful? Are you beautiful? Are you beautiful on the inside? Beautiful on the inside. I wonder to myself, have I been fooled and hypnotized? I only wanna see the truth in your eyes, in your eyes, in your eyes, in your eyes. Are you beautiful? On the inside, beautiful on the inside.
Woo!
Oh, right.
Thanks, Chris.
I love playing that song. I really do.
So that one, that was off of, was it Crash, the album? Like in 05, 06?
Yeah, I recorded that in '04 and it was released in '05. Actually, it was released twice. I self-released it and then a record label picked it up. I signed a deal with them and then they released it And that record's called Static Trampoline. And it was the first single from the record at that time.
Oh, heck yeah. Well, okay, so if people want to like delve back into some of your oldies and very much goodies, then can they find that if they go to chrispierce.com? Can they find like all your discography, or how can they access all the old stuff?
Yeah, yeah. Everything's up there. If you go to chrispierce.com, there's an albums button, and it'll take you to links to all my albums. And then once you know the names of them, you can always do your own searches and find them on your preferred online retailer or otherwise. And I do have to add that song, "Are You Beautiful," was a song that I played for my dear brother and sister Jeff and Jermina Whitman for their wedding. It was their wedding song many moons ago. I believe that was actually in 2005. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Shout out to Jeff Whitman.
Shout out to Jeff and Jermina. Absolutely. Yeah.
All cheers to that.
Yeah, that's right.
Any excuse to cheers right now. It's almost the weekend, so.
Almost there. That's right.
So I know growing up, I guess since we're going back in the day, we'll go back even further. Thought I'd mention today, I don't really know what this means exactly, but today's a National Poem in Your Pocket Day.
Oh, wow.
And I know you were big on Dr. Seuss and Shel Silverstein, or is it Silverstein?
It's well, I've always said Silverstein.
It's the same. Now I'm questioning it. Okay, we're gonna go with that one though. So your mom, she was an English teacher?
That's right. That's right. Yeah, she was an English teacher for many years, and then for many years she was also taught at-risk high school students for the her later years in her teaching career, and so that was like general education.
Okay. Yeah. And so through like her obvious knowledge of books and literature, through being an English teacher, and just obviously she is a very giving person, and I feel like has a lot of empathy and sympathy. Did you pick up on this style of language and love of language through that, or how did you kind of get into the lyric side?
Well, yeah, I'd say in general, I've always been a pretty expressive person from the time I was young, and having a mother who was in education and a father who was also very supportive in what I was putting out creatively, in that process of trying things and trying to write and making songs and then switching them and trying them out again and all that kind of stuff, and writing poetry. It was one of those things for me that it was never frowned upon in my family, in my situation. It was like, but yet it wasn't like pushed on me either. You know, it was one of those things that I think my music and writing and expressing myself in this deep way was something that I think that my parents recognized, and wrapped their arms around and just kind of let me explore and figure it out for myself. And at the same time, when I did have opportunities, my mom especially would do everything she could to make sure that I could be a part of things, and she'd get involved. My mom even helped rewrite a script for a stage show I did at one point, and would make sure I got the costumes I need and the lessons I needed, and had the same opportunities that the rest of the community had as far as kids trying to express themselves.
Well, gee, I feel like I need to send your mother a bottle of wine.
You know what? She would love that. She's drinks mostly white wine, like Sauvignon Blanc and Chardonnay and that kind of thing. So
okay.
I know she would love that. Yeah.
Heck yeah. We actually just came out with a Sauvignon Blanc for the first time.
Oh, wow.
So maybe I'll send her a bottle of that. I'm sure. Awesome. Has she tried butter before?
I believe she has. Yeah, she's been to the tasting room before.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. I will get that over to her.
Oh, thank you. Very kind.
No problem. And then, real quick, before we get into more music, so going back to what you were just talking about, you've referred to yourself before, because I know I've met you in person. You're quite tall. You've referred to yourself as a gentle giant.
Ah.
In terms of just your empathy and the core of you is wanting to make music because you're passionate about it, but also because you have something to say and you want to spread love and whatnot. And I think that's so cute.
Well, thank you. Yeah, that's a good segue to one of my favorite Shel Silverstein poems. It's called The Voice. And it says, there's a voice inside of you that whispers all day long. I feel this is right for me. I know that this is wrong. But no teacher, no preacher, parent, friend, or wise man can decide what's right for you. Just listen to the voice that speaks inside. That's Shel Silverstein.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have that memorized? That was awesome.
Well, I might have had a little help. I've got a little Menahuni over here that helps me out.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. So everybody, thank you for tuning in today, and make sure that you're checking out the links that we're posting over the course of today's show to find Chris's music. And I think you've got a little bit of merch on your site.
I do.
Heck yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So check all that out. And then, of course, follow him on social media to keep yourself updated even more frequently. And that is at I am Chris Pierce on Instagram. The handle is I am Chris Pierce right below.
Yeah. Shout out to the guy that got Chris Pierce on Instagram before me. He's not been too kind as far as people that have tagged him in posts.
Oh no.
Hey man, how you doing? Yeah.
Dude, try being Sam Smith. I have no luck. But in a way, it's nice, because if I don't want people to find me, they can't.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. All right. You want to do 2 songs back to back, and then we'll do a little quick chat afterwards and close out with the final one?
Yeah, that's cool.
Sweet.
2 back to back. Yeah, okay. I've got 2. Why don't I do, this is a song that I co-wrote for the TV show This Is Us. With my friend Siddhartha Khosla, and it appeared 3 times on the series, 3 different ways, and one of the ways was a scene that I was actually in the scene playing backup guitar, which I also played in the studio, and then a wonderful songwriter, singer named Hannah Miller did a version. That was just an incredible moment of the show. Check out Hannah Miller's music. And then another version was this version, an acoustic version by me. I'm going to play that one for you now. It's called We Can Always Come Back to This. Yeah, all right. Standing at the station, we don't know what to say. Looking out the window as you're rolling away. If I'm gonna be alone, let it be with you. Mother, don't you cry, we're gonna be alright. Just open up your suitcase when you get there tonight. You're not alone. I'm always here with you. No matter where we go from here, no matter how the cards will fall,
I'll pick you up and you'll hold me too. So don't give up on me. I'll never give up on you. Everything's gonna be alright. I know you believe it too. If I'm gonna be alone, let it be with you. If I'm gonna be alone, let it be with you. Look up, not down. It all comes around. Even when we're gone, we can always come back to this. Look up, not down. Oh, it all comes around. Even when we're gone, we can always come back to this. 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 We can always, always, always come back to this. We can always, 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 always come back to this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right. I couldn't let the afternoon go by without playing this next song. It's a song I actually wrote right up the street, up the road, I guess it's up the trail from Jam Cellars, and it's called Meet Me in the Vineyard. Meet me in the vineyard, where we'll dance under the moon, leave our tears in the vines, leave the hustle of life behind. Darling, meet me in the vineyard tonight. Meet me in the vineyard, where we'll find our love again, making love on the hill where the windmills stand still. Darling, meet me in the vineyard tonight. And don't you worry, I'll take the lead. And if I lose my way, I know you'll guide me. Don't you worry, now is the time, yes it is, that we'll let it go, let it go, let it go, and leave it all behind. Oh, darling, leave me in the vineyard, where we'll dance under the moon, yes. We'll leave our tears in the vines. We'll leave the hustle of life behind. Darling, meet me in the vineyard. Meet me in the vineyard. Yeah, meet me in the vineyard tonight. Tonight. Yeah, under the great big pink moon, darling. Yeah, meet me tonight. Tonight. Tonight.
Woo! Thank you.
I had to mention that beautiful pink moon that's out there right now. I saw it last night in my truck on the freeway, and oh man, it just is incredible. Incredible this week.
Are you local right now?
I'm down in LA.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it a full moon? I think like yesterday or the day before.
Yeah, I think it was full on Tuesday, but last
Okay.
night it just kind of dropped and it just had all this personality and it was gigantic and a little bit lopsided, this kind of lopsided shape, which really brought it to life. I almost had to stop my truck on the side of the road.
So what Chris is basically saying, especially after that beautiful song, turn on Meet Me in the Vineyard, go out on your front porch or just somewhere outside or look through your window up at the sky sometime tonight, get yourself a glass of wine and turn on Meet Me in the Vineyard.
Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
And also, before we segue into this last song, meet Chris on TV in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks from now, or a little under 2 weeks? You said the 12th of May?
Yeah, I believe it's the 12th. It's a Wednesday. I had the honor of doing a cover of a Alicia Keys song and kind of stripping it down and doing my own arrangement of it. And it's going to be on the television show, the ABC show called A Million Little Things. And they just actually, Hollywood Records released it, the single, and it's now available online. So if you type in No One, which is the name of the song, or A Million Little Things and my name, it should pop up.
Heck yeah. Well, I'm going to cheers you because that's freaking awesome. I love
Thank
that
you.
for you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm very excited
Cheers.
about it. It's a great opportunity.
All right. So, what are we going to be closing out with tonight?
I figured I'd close it with a song that means a lot to me from the new album. It's about the late, great American statesman and civil rights leader John Lewis. And John Lewis passed the day after my birthday last year. And he gave his life for some of these things we're talking about in such a huge way, gigantic way, and really just walked the walk. He many years ago, he marched on the Edmund Pettus Bridge for freedom and justice and equal rights and civil rights. And I wrote this song with my friend Mark Malone, and it's a song basically saying that the offer to walk with him, even though he's not physically here on the planet, the offer to still walk with him remains, and it's still there for all of us. So I'm going to end it with that. Are we going to have a chance to say goodbye after the song? Or should I
think
say?
so.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right. So this is The Bridge of John. All right. Finally reached the riverbank. Been walking all night long.
But this ain't the place for getting tired. I'm gonna walk some further on. The river here is dark and wide, but I'm gonna make it to the other side. I'll tell the world until my voice is gone. No, I ain't stopping, I'm walking home. The man in blue said, stop right there. This bridge won't take you anywhere. But laid out flat beneath the lawn. But I ain't stopping, baby, I'm walking on. 'Cause baby, I'm still walking across the river to something true. And maybe, or just maybe, you could be walking too. These drops upon the pavement here are still my gift to you. If you look real close, look in my eyes, you'll see you're bleeding too. And these drops, they make a question mark about all this light and all this dark. Now what the hell are you gonna do? But I'm just walking, will you be walking too? Oh, 'cause baby, I'm still walking through the night into the dawn. And baby, I ain't stopping, I'm walking on. So let the rich man turn his back, the hobos by the railroad track still sing a song that's ringing true. What does this blood go and ask of you? Now this bridge is made of sweat and steel, and the stars still turn on heaven's wheel. And I keep walking on through the night into the light of the dawn. Oh yes, lace up my boots, I'm going across. And do not weep for pain or loss. Do not weep for nothing that you feel. Rise up and walk, I swear the hurt will heal. So don't kneel beside my casket there. That old box ain't going anywhere. I'm moving through the night into the dawn. No, I ain't stopping, I'm walking on. Oh, I ain't stopping, I'm walking home.
Woo!
Right.
Thank you so much, Chris.
Thank you, Sam. Thanks for having me. Thanks to everybody at Jam, and thank you for being such a great host. Always.
Always a pleasure to host you. Wouldn't want it any other way, and I cannot wait to have you back here because it's been a while since we've seen each other in person, and I know we're all antsy to get back to the live in-person music. So I look forward to July, and like I said,
Yeah. All
heavy
right. Yeah.
pour.
I've got a big old vaccinated hug waiting for you.
Me
Absolutely.
too, yay! Perfect. Well, thank you so much, and thank you to everyone who tuned in for today's Jam Happy Hour show. And we'll see you tomorrow. In the meantime, cheers, everybody. Tune in to some Chris Pierce music and pour up a glass of some Jam Cellars wine. Cheers.
Cheers.